Today on Let's Go Explorin', we are headed to a place like no other. Surrounded by the beauty of the Boston Mountains, deep in the Ozarks is where you'll find a small town of barely 2,000 people. Eureka Springs, Arkansas is perched on steep hills and deep ravines and home to legendary healing springs. It has been described as a well-preserved Victorian village, rich in culture and historical charm. The entire downtown is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It is easily described as eclectic, but it is more than that. It's a place where nature, history, and creativity meet the spiritual and then clash with the suggestion of ghosts and even vortexes. No wonder this mesmerizing area attracts, accepts, and supports artists, writers, crafters, and all who visit. Come along as we explore Eureka Springs, including alluring Ozark scenery, incredibly stunning and unique churches you have to see to believe, a historical downtown full of a variety of shops, and then experience great dining and some time in America's most haunted hotel, the beautiful 1886 Crescent Hotel, as well as her sister, the historic Basin Park Hotel, located in the heart of the downtown district. In a town where spirits abound, free yours and enjoy your time here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
My friend, let's go exploring.
It seems no matter which direction you are traveling from, the drive into Eureka Springs area is full of winding roads and Ozark views, and even a surprise or two. Here we are near Beaver, Arkansas on Highway 187. We are at the spot where the White River joins Table Rock Lake. Crossing the lake is this beautiful old one-lane suspension bridge. They call it the Little Golden Gate Bridge of Arkansas. It was built in 1949 and is only 11.5 feet wide. It is the last bridge of its kind in the state. For us, this was worth coming to see. I'm glad we took a few minutes to enjoy it. Next up is stop number 2, a little glass chapel in the middle of the woods. Thorncrown Chapel, with its many crosses and 425 immaculately shiny windows, allow you to be in a climate-controlled setting while you feel like you are outdoors in the Ozark forest. They say, as it gets closer to sunset, that a reflection is created on both sides of the chapel of 3 crosses. They say no one knows why the reflection stops at 3. After all, look at all of these hanging from the ceiling. But we think, by faith, we know why there's 3. This chapel has received more than 7 million visitors from around the world, and it has become a premier wedding destination. Sunday services are held from 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. April through October, and 11 a.m. November through mid-December. Thorncrown Chapel is located at 12968 Highway 62. You can go to www.thorncrown.com for more information. Yes, we have finally arrived in downtown Eureka Springs. Since we are arriving on a Tuesday, we are going to try to find a parking place near our hotel, the Basin Park. Alright, lucky for us, we're going to be able to park on the street today. We will have to feed the meter, and then we can go check in and take our bags to the room and look around the hotel a little. The Basin Park Hotel, built in 1905, is located at the intersection of Spring and Center Street, right next to the Basin Spring Park. It is built on the site of the old Perry House, a fine hotel destroyed by fire. In 1944, the Basin Park Hotel changed ownership. The new plan was to create a playground for the mobsters from Chicago. For a while, the illegal business was booming. Here, mobsters had a place to come gamble, drink, and avoid law enforcement. It's said that Al Capone's sister, Mrs. Mafalda Capone Mariotti, spent an entire month here enjoying the high life. As we enter the lobby of the Basin Park Hotel, we find the main desk, centrally located next to the elevator, and a small gift shop. Just to the right and back of the main desk, you will find this original safe. In the 1950s, it was located behind the front desk of the hotel and held money collected from the illegal slot machines and liquor sales here at the hotel. Let's continue up to our room. Our room is very well appointed with king bed, nice linens, a small refrigerator, a nice-sized TV for the space. We also had a coffee maker and a standard ice bucket and glasses. While the bathroom is small and has limited counter space, the shower had hot water and good pressure. The view from the throne may have been the best one from our room. We did have to make use of all the electrical outlets in the room. It's an older hotel, and the outlets for charging devices were limited. Just outside of our room, here at the end of the hallway, is a small deck that overlooks not only Eureka Springs downtown, but the Basin Park and Spring. Often, you can relax to and enjoy the melodies of local musicians. According to some in Eureka Springs, there are many energy vortexes in our world, and they say one of the major ones is located here at the Basin Park Spring. It turns out that some believe energy vortexes are special spots on Earth where supernatural energy is higher. First discovered by the local Native Americans, this now famous healing spring has drawn visitors from around the world. The Basin Spring now lies beneath the park. As we're leaving the hotel later, we will walk over to the park and take a closer look. Let's go explore the very top floor, where the old ballroom can be found, and the beautiful stained glass windows, too. Okay, so we are on floor number 6.
Number 6.
At the very top of the Basin Park Hotel.
This room's called the Barefoot Ballroom. Beautiful stained glass. Great view of Spring Street below.
Ooh, yeah.
Really sets a beautiful glass up above. The stained glass in here is just amazing.
Oh, there it is, Barefoot Ballroom.
Look at the chandelier. The lights surrounding it. I bet at night it's really pretty from the outside.
Let's see. So, okay, look, the restrooms.
See what the door is. This place. I'm a big guy, but I'm not that huge.
You have to turn
Door's
sideways.
tiny.
People were smaller back then.
No.
It's really not a huge space right here, though.
Yeah, but if you come over here, there's another room that connects.
Oh.
See, it's got the stained glass up above too. So these two rooms connect, I'm guessing like for maybe a wedding reception or things like that.
According to the hotel, the Barefoot Ball was originally held on June 26, 1948. The idea for the ball came from a radio show called Truth or Consequences. During the show, newlyweds Mr. and Mrs. Howard Forhans of Santa Ana, California, earned consequences and were awarded a 2-week stay at the Basin Park Hotel. However, The catch was that they had to remain barefoot from the time they left California until they returned. Despite the challenge, the couple were good sports and could be seen walking barefoot up and down the streets of Eureka Springs. To celebrate their success, the owner of the Basin Park Hotel, with a live radio hookup to the Truth or Consequences show, held the very first barefoot ball. It is said that over 300 guests and townspeople attended the inaugural event, with the barefoot ball becoming an annual tradition that ran for over 30 years. The parking meter might be starting to run low, but I think we've got enough time to run next door to the Basin Spring Park. In 1890, the town decided to create a more formal setting for the spring by creating the fountains, positioned in front of the limestone walls. In 1921, the clam-shaped bandshell was added and is still used for performances. And our room is on the 4th floor. So if you see the balcony, the second one from the top there, our room is the first window with the air conditioner there to the left is our room. So we got a great view down onto the park here, the Basin Spring, and almost our own private balcony. It's almost dinner time, and we are going to go to a restaurant that's been highly recommended by locals. They tell us that you need to arrive early before opening unless you're prepared to wait an hour to get seated. We are dining at Ermilio's Italian Restaurant.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. How are you guys?
Great.
How many, two?
Just two.
All right, you can follow me. This way. And I'll be right back to water.
Ermilio's is a perfectly relaxing and casual dining atmosphere. The service was excellent. Shortly after we received our drinks, they delivered fresh hot bread. We did not want for anything. There was plenty of butter for the bread and even this fresh garlic, which spread easily across the top. It was delicious. Our meal included salad, which was fresh and nicely done. For our main entrees, Blake had spaghetti and meatball, and I had the chicken parmesan. Each table even had its own fresh parmesan. Both of our dinners were very tasty. For dessert, we decided to try the Italian cream cake. This, too, was excellent. I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but the icing was warm and melting just ever so slightly with each bite you took of the cake. We both really enjoyed dinner and thought that it was very reasonably priced as well. Ermilio's Italian Restaurant in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It was the best Italian I've ever had. So good, highly recommend it. To cap off the evening, we are going to visit the historic 1886 Crescent Hotel's Sky Bar. Here, we can enjoy magnificent views and wind down from our day of travel with a cold drink. And, because we aren't here often, a slice of their pizza. No, that's not a ghost out there. That's the Christ of the Ozarks, illuminated and visible from the Sky Bar. We've had a wonderful first day. As we head back to our hotel, enjoy the lights of downtown Eureka Springs. We hope to see you in our next video, Eureka Springs Part 2, where we visit the downtown, more of the Crescent Hotel, another great place to eat, and much more. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. Let's go exploring, and until next time, keep exploring your world.